at some point in this last 10 minutes, we'll give him a goal. You just know it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Craig. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Make Gretna Great Again. So before we start, if you'd like to show your support for the channel and this series, please don't forget to drop a big old thumbs up down below. It feeds the YouTube machine and really helps me out. So last time around we played just the one live com against Civil Service, which featured a blockbuster last 10 minutes, which resulted in the game ending 3-3. We're scoring goals, we're leaking goals, it's all going crazy. But how have we done this month? We've smashed it, we've done very well. So first off, we had an East of Scotland qualifying cup second round against Stirling Uni. We just can't get rid of them. They actually took the lead on 37 minutes through Jack Adamson, but we got the equaliser through that man, Stuart Gray. And it took it to extra time, and we actually went all out in this one. We did play a bit of a B team. Ashley Kelly popped up from a corner on 105 minutes though, and scored what proved to be the winning goal. We then had an important game away at Gala Fairy Dean Rovers, and we absolutely mugged them in this game, because in the first half we did not have a single shot. Absolute zilch. I think they had about 11 in the first half. They absolutely battered us, but they just couldn't score a goal. In the second half, after just 28 seconds, Kevin Connolly put us ahead with a scintillating run and finish from just about the edge of the box. The game was fairly even, I'd say, from then, but in the 90th minute, Connolly popped up again from a corner and sealed the points for us. We then had another cup game in the South Challenge Cup third round against Lochmaben, and this was a game that we were tipped to basically destroy them. And it looked to be going that way, as we were 3-0 up at half-time thanks to goals from Ashley Kelly, centre-back Stephen Black of all people scoring a volley from a free kick, and Kevin Connolly. Of course though, us being us and being the leaky defence we are, we gave away 2 goals in the second half in the space of 10 minutes. Connor Simpson getting 2 back for them set up a very nervy finish yet again for us. But super sub Daniel Smales getting his first goal of the season, and we're through to the next round. So this episode's player spotlight is going to be on Kevin Connolly, because while Stuart Gray took all the plaudits for the first few games, Kevin Connolly has stepped up, and he's doing very well recently. He's scored 8 goals in 10 games in all competitions, with an average rating of 7.4. He's got great finishing and great heading attributes. His technique's pretty good as well. His physicals aren't as good as Stuart Gray's, but he definitely makes up for that when the chances are created for him. Again, looking at the history, Kevin Connolly is 31 years old, and there's only history from the last 2 seasons where apparently he's been at Gretna the whole time. I think it's just down to this database that I have downloaded. It's just not got the full histories of the players. But yeah, he's quickly caught up to Stuart Gray. They've both got 8 goals each now. He doesn't have any assists to his name, whereas Stuart Gray does have 5. But it's still great to have 2 strikers up there that are both firing. And looking at the league player ratings, you can see that Kevin Connolly is leading the way in terms of goals, average rating, and man of the match awards. So he's doing very well. So we now have 2 league games in a row, thank the stars. So with those cup wins, it does mean that the schedule has been played around with again. I don't know why, because there aren't that many games in this season. I don't understand why they couldn't just not put league games on days where there could possibly be a cup match. I don't know, but we have 2 league games today. We're going to be playing first away to Dalbeattie Star and then at home to East Kilbride. Dalbeattie Star then absolutely rock bottom of the table, haven't won a game yet. They've drawn 2 and lost 4. So this is how we're going to line up then. It's a very similar lineup to what we're used to seeing. The only real difference is that Grandison is coming in there to replace Scott Norman, because he is more natural there and he has been making some noise about wanting some more first team football, and I'm happy to give him a chance there. Their star man in midfield looks like he should be the lead singer of an emo band. I should probably mention as well that we do have our mentality now on attacking on a permanent basis. I tried this in the game against Uni of Stirling when we went 1-0 down, and it seemed to work a lot better. And I thought, if we're going to be one of those teams where we're going to leak goals all the time, we might as well attack like we mean it. If we're going to be playing every game with the mentality of, oh, we need to score more than them, then yeah, we need to make sure that we are really trying with the attacking. But it's been working for us. We've won every single game since the last episode. So free kick now to be taken by Gil Fillan, not far away, into Kelly in the centre, out to Armstrong on this left-hand side, gets the ball in, it's gone all the way over to Grandison, who puts the ball back in, across to Armstrong again, back across to Grandison, and oh my god, what is going on there? Piggy in the middle stuff. Gil Fillan is on that back post, doesn't quite get to it, but there could be a chance on here if someone can get to it. They can't. Armstrong, ball for Connolly. Stuart Gray has found some space here. Stuart Gray is clean through, and oh, somehow He hasn't scored there. Going to Grandison. Kelly's got a lot of space on the outside of the box here. Can he pick someone out? Holiday threads it through to Connolly. A bit of a scrap in this box now, but it's come through to Holiday, and that is 1-0 to Gretna. Malcolm Holiday with his second goal of the season. There's a bit of a Royal Rumble going on in this box. But Grandison eventually, well, it's actually deflected out to Holiday at the edge of the box. Absolutely smashes it though. And that's 1-0 just before half-time, right on the stroke of half-time. Okay, so 1-0 at half-time. We've definitely deserved that. They haven't had a single highlight, to be honest. I know it says they've had 2 shots, but I really don't think I've seen a highlight of them having a shot. So yeah, we're doing very well. More of the same, and I'll be very happy. Thread through to Grandison. Can he pick out someone in the box? He's picked out Connolly and Armstrong on the... Oh my god. How did Armstrong not score on that rebound? That should have been 2-0. Corner now. Swung in to Gilfillan once more and wasn't too far off by the look of it. Gray is sliding Connolly here. Connolly has a go and somehow that's gone in. It looked like it went straight through the keeper. 2-0 to Gretna. Gonna have to have another look at this one. It actually comes from a kick out from their keeper. Hunter heads it back up to Kelly. Kelly through to Gray and Gray to Connolly. Has a go and I suppose it is quite a good goal. The keeper was maybe too far off his line to be able to reach it. Ball's up to Murray and they could maybe have their first proper attack here. It's been blocked out though. Connolly into that box. No one really there, but it's come out to Grandison on this right hand side. Grandison with the cross to Gray. It's a good save by the keeper. That was our 20th shot of the game. We're going to make a substitution actually. We'll give Ashley Kelly a rest and bring Jamie Hope on, who's been doing quite well off the bench lately actually. We'll take Grandison off and bring Scott Norman on. Sloan with the free kick for them. You just know that we're going to give away a goal at some point in this last 10 minutes. We'll give him a goal. You just know it. Throw in for us now to be taken by Hunter to Norman. Back to Hunter. Now Hope. Holiday. Some nice passing in there. Holiday has a go. Brilliant goal. And that definitely seals the win. Malcolm Holiday's second goal of the game. Another one from just outside the box. Lovely passing. Both two substitutes there involved as well. But it was that man Holiday. Smashes it. Almost carbon copy of his first goal. Free kick for them to be taken by Sloan. And that's a goal. You just knew it, didn't you? You just knew we'd give him one goal from somewhere. And especially when they get free kicks in that position. If we give away a free kick there, there's always a chance they're going to score it. Because, look at me. Our keeper is not the best stopper, is it? And the emo frontman himself has got his first goal of the season and given them a consolation. Now it's a corner to us. Norman swings in past everyone. Gilfillan picks it back up, back in towards Hope. Not to be, though. I'm going to tell them to concentrate. So I don't want them getting another one and making this more nervy than it needs to be. Holiday. Connolly now. Oh, could have really sealed it there. Free kick for us then in the dying seconds. A lot of bodies in there, but the keeper is the one that comes out with the ball. And I think that's going to be it. We've got 10 seconds left of these 4 minutes at a time. Hunter slings it back upfield. Walker will collect for them. And surely once this gets back to the halfway line, that's going to be full time. And it is. So 3-1. They did get a goal back in the end because we just don't do clean sheets. But that is... It's what I expected. We're against bottom of the table who hadn't won a game. I can see why the bottom of the table. All in all, a good win. Malcolm Holiday getting the man of the match there. 2 goals, 9.1 rating. Okay, so our next game then is at home to East Kilbride. They actually sit 3rd in the table just below us. We do have a game in hand against them though. We also have a game in hand against first place Whitehill Welfare. So if we win this, we'll go top of the table again. And how the hell have Whitehill Welfare got to the top of the table with a -1 goal difference? They must have had an absolute hammering. Okay, yeah, so the 2 games that they have lost have been by 4 goals and 2 goals. They must have won the games by 1 goal every time. Yep, exactly that. Their form is much more inconsistent than ours. We are, of course, still unbeaten. We actually set a record for the league, apparently, with 6 games unbeaten. The lineup is going to stay exactly the same because why would we change it? Holiday up towards Gray. I think he's onside here. Stuart Gray on the second attempt. It's a corner somehow. Should have scored, really. Scott sets Malcolm clean through here. Scott's also arriving on that far post. We've managed to clear it away. That was close. It was a good chance for them. Reed fires it up towards Malcolm. These long balls are just... Oh, there we go. That's 1-0. I'm just going to say these long balls are the main thing we get caught out on, and we've been caught out on them again. Craig Malcolm putting East Kilbride ahead here after 14 minutes. It's so easy, but especially in the lower leagues, that's pretty much the best way to go, and that was a weird graphical glitch. Anyway, yeah. We're losing 1-0. Humphrey now for them coming forward. They've really got the bit between the teeth now. Scott surging forward with it. Has a go. Again, no, why? No, we need to be better than this. Come on. McInnesby. Back to Armstrong. And he's a good cross now. Cross comes in. Gray's there. It's over the bar. Out to Armstrong on this left-hand side. Good ball needed. Stuart Gray's in there, but it's straight at the keeper. Here's Gray. We could make something here. Gray has a go and he's hit the woodwork. It's back out to Grandison on this right-hand side. He lets it go out for a throw-in. We've not been bad this half, is the thing. We have not been bad. We just haven't had that killer instinct, and they've taken the one very good chance they had. Half-time then, 1-0. We're not playing terribly. We just need to put our chances away. We've had a couple of good chances where we could have scored. See, it looks like Whitehill Welfare are winning right now, so they're going to put some real space between us if we don't come back here. And Connolly has put us back on terms with his 10th goal of the season. Lovely little assist by Stuart Gray there. Grandison puts it over the top for Gray. Lovely vision to see Connolly there, and it's a tap-in for him. But that is 1-1. And I think we can go on to win this now, because we've been alright. We haven't had a bad game at all so far. We just need to put away the chances, which we have done there. Finally. So, I mean, as things are, even if we win, we'll still be a point behind Whitehill Welfare, but that's a lot better than how it is at the moment, which is 3. Corner for us now. Gilfillan puts it in. That's usually where Gilfillan is. That's where he put it. I don't know why he's taking the corners. Grandison over the top for Gray. Brilliant opportunity, surely. Oh, he narrowed the angle too much for himself. Gilfillan to put the corner in. You need to put it somewhere else besides where you're supposed to be. I wonder if I have corners set up to go to that far post, because that's where they seem to go all the time. If it is set up that way, it's not supposed to be. In the corner for us, Holiday puts this one in. They're just taking it in turns to take corners now. Armstrong has a go. It's not troubling anyone. Okay, we're going to take Malcolm Holiday off now and put Jamie Hope on. Here's Armstrong on this left-hand side. Through Connolly. He's got himself free here. Connolly! It's a good save by the keeper. If anyone's deserved to win this game, it's us. Definitely going on this second half performance. Hope is going to take the corner now, because why not? And that is looking like that's going to be that. And that is that. It's 1-1 against East Kilbride. I suppose they are third in the table, so a draw is not a terrible result. Would have been better to get a win. We are, I believe, now going to be 3 points behind first place. So yeah, it does leave us in second place. Actually, we do still have a game in hand. I completely forgot about that for some reason. But yeah, we still have a game in hand. If we win that, we actually will go top on goal difference. So 7 games unbeaten. We're still unbeaten in the league. This is much better than I thought we were going to do at the start of the season. We could possibly mount a title challenge if we can keep this up. We'll see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play through November. I think we may come back for the Kelty Hearts game at the very end of November. And we'll play that one, and we'll also play against Vale of Leithen. That's providing no other cups interfere with that, which they very well could. We don't know. So, you know, that's what we're going to try to do, but don't take my word for it. So that is going to be that for today's episode, guys. If you did enjoy it, if you're enjoying the series, please don't forget to drop a big old thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see my videos as soon as they are released. And until next time, I will see you later.